So, you would like to know why I don't like baby zombies? Well, at least I'm guessing that you don't because of you clicked on the video where that's the title and thumbnail of the video. Or it might have just been on autoplay and you didn't actually click on it. And now you're really wondering what this video is and why it's on YouTube. Well, I'm going to tell you. And I kind of already did, but it's because I don't like baby zombies. So I wanted to make a video about it to express just how much I dislike baby zombies. If you don't know, baby zombies are a mob in Minecraft. They're the baby version of regular zombies, and they have a couple characteristics that make them not very likable. For one, they're very fast, and they're probably one of the faster mobs in Minecraft, which just adds like a really hard difficulty to them because they can basically run as fast as you can, and if you don't have food and you can't sprint, they can outrun you. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they're actually as fast as you are if you're sprinting, but they're pretty fast. Like they could probably they couldn't beat you in a race probably, but they could come pretty close to beating you in a race. I really want to see like a race between mobs. The baby zombie would definitely win, but would the baby zombie have any chance against like a regular player? Probably not. Maybe if they weren't sprint jumping, if they were just sprinting instead of sprint jumping, then maybe the baby zombie could outtake them. But I don't think they could. Another like mechanic of the baby zombies is that they're really small because they're baby zombies. So they have a small hitbox, which makes them pretty hard to hit, and especially because they're fast, they're speedy boys. They're really hard to hit, which makes them really difficult because you can't kill them easily because they're hard to hit. And if you can't hit them easily, then you can't kill them easily either. So they can like run around you and hit you, and you can't really do much about it unless you can get like a proper hit on them. So like you probably shouldn't use an axe against them because you're probably gonna miss a couple hits. So like a sword would probably be best, or maybe even just like a tool like a shovel or a pickaxe might be actually better than a sword, just because there's less of a cooldown for it to do like the max damage, and that would allow you to get more hits because you need more hits to kill them because you're probably going to miss a couple hits, unless you're just really good at the game and I'm just awful at the game. That's a big possibility. Another mechanic of them that's like different from the regular zombies is they make a different sound, and it's like a higher pitched zombie growl, and it's a pretty terrifying sound. Like it's not like a very peaceful sound either. Like the regular zombie sound, it's like scary-ish, but like you get used to it, I feel like. With the baby zombie sound, it's like every single time you hear it, there's just pure terror that forms in your soul because of it. Like it's just pure terror once you hear that sound of the baby zombie, and that doesn't really happen with any other mob. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just because it's a really hard mob and difficult to deal with. But just hearing the sound of a baby zombie makes you pretty terrified, and you really want to get away from that sound. I guess it's just because it's a baby zombie. You don't want to deal with it. That's kind of really one of the reasons why they're the worst mob, is because they're just really annoying and hard to deal with. Like they just run around you in basically circles, hitting you, and you can't really do much about it because they're really hard to hit. So you basically just have to hope that you have enough health to be able to take enough hits to where you could finally get like a couple hits in on it. I don't know how much health they have. I'm pretty sure they have like a decent amount of health. Like it's not like they die in like one hit unless you have like a really OP weapon. But like they take a couple hits, and which adds to the difficulty because it's not just one hit really. For most people, it's like multiple hits, and you're probably not going to get very many crits on it because again, they move around, and it's probably just not a good idea to try to go for crits because that's going to take too much time, and you need that time to try to be hitting it or else you're going to die. And yeah, another reason why they're just really bad is because they killed Phil's in Minecraft on his hardcore world that he was in for what, like 5 years or something like that. They managed, a baby zombie managed to do enough damage to Phil's in Minecraft when he was in full armor. Like, not, I'm pretty sure he made a video where he explained that he wasn't in like his best armor, but it was still full diamond armor. Like, it was still in okay armor. So like, it literally did enough damage to the point to where other mobs could come in and do damage to him as well, so that he just couldn't heal in time and get out in time. I mean, he didn't actually die to the baby zombie, but the baby zombie was like the cause of it, so it's pretty bad. Also, in UHC scenarios, baby zombies are like your worst nightmare, because it's basically guaranteed that they're probably going to do damage to you unless you just like block up or something, but most people probably wouldn't think to block up. So they would just decide like, hey, I'm going to try to fight it. And then you lose like half of your HP and you need like, what, 3 gapples to fully heal? No, 2.5. You need 2 to fully heal up. But that's still, what, 16 gold? And in UHCs, those 2 gapples could literally like ruin your game. Like, having to use those 2 gapples could ruin your game, unless you just use them when you're about to go into a fight and pre-gap. If you just wanted to heal, you need those 2 gapples. Like, yeah, gapples in UHCs are so important, because if you don't have them, you're basically dead. Like, I would be really surprised if somebody's won like a full UHC game without using any gapples before and like fought a decent amount. Like, I'm sure there's people who've like camped out and just got like the last hit on people without using any gapples, but I don't think that it's possible for somebody to fight like 5 people in a game and not use a gapple or a golden head or anything like that once. So those gapples are pretty important. So getting attacked by a baby zombie in a UHC is a pretty bad thing, especially because a lot of times you don't really know where it's coming from because it's so small and you don't really expect it to come up at you. So it's just really hard to deal with in a UHC scenario. Also, going back to the Phil's in Minecraft thing, he died because of the baby zombie, and there's like also a group of mobs around too, and for whatever reason, a lot of times that baby zombies spawn, it's always in a group of like other mobs, which makes them way more deadly, because they distract you really easily, because you're like, oh wait, I gotta kill this because it's literally doing like 50 hearts of damage to me every single millisecond. So if I don't kill this soon, then I'm gonna die. And then you just focus on the baby zombie, but it's really hard to hit, and it takes a while to kill because you just can't really hit it very well. And then during that time, all the other mobs have the opportunity to start hitting you, and then you've lost like 50 billion hearts in like what, nanosec? What's the a plank second? Is that the shortest amount of time? Is it called a plank second or just a plank? I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it's called a plank second. It's like the shortest amount of time, the shortest like measurement of time that we have, like defined in the English language. I could be wrong though. I'm probably wrong. I'm often wrong. Except for this. I'm not wrong about baby zombies being the worst mob, because they are in fact the worst mob. That's just a fact. You just can't really argue about them being a good mob, because they're just bad. They're just all around bad. I guess the only positive I can think about for them is that they are kind of cute. Like they're baby zombies, which is, I guess, cute. It's like a cute idea. I don't know if there can be baby zombie villagers. I think there can be, but I can't remember if there can be. But they're kind of cute looking. But like if you see it from afar, it's like not that bad. But then if you see it up close, it's like rah. But it's like, wow, baby zombie, whoa, it's a baby zombie. I gotta get out of here. I gotta either run like 500 miles per hour to outrun it, or I need to like hit at like 20,000 clicks per second to be able to kill it in enough time that I don't take 50 million hearts of damage. Because baby zombies, they don't have empathy for you. They don't care. They're gonna try to kill you, and they're gonna do it very well if you don't know how to defeat them. they're basically bosses. Like they're as hard as the Ender Dragon. I'm not kidding. They're as hard as the Ender Dragon if you really think about it, because the Ender Dragon is big and it does like enough damage. That's like a proportion amount of damage for how big it is. But the baby zombie does a huge amount of damage for its proportion, and it like the overall damage that it does for its proportion is significantly higher than that of the Ender Dragons. So the baby zombie, proportion-wise, is a harder to defeat mob than the Ender Dragon is. So the baby zombie is actually the toughest mob in Minecraft to beat, and not the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon pales in comparison to the true might of the baby zombie. So the baby zombie is the true boss of Minecraft. Like, you know how there's an end credit scene after you defeat the Ender Dragon? That shouldn't be there. You should get an end credit scene after you defeat a baby zombie, because that's the real boss of the game. That's the real challenge of Minecraft. Not the Ender Dragon, not the Wither, not, what else is a hard mob? Not like... Blazes. Blazes are kind of hard, I guess, to defeat. Maybe a skeleton. Skeletons in 1.16 are pretty hard to defeat too, but not as hard as baby zombies are. Baby zombies are way harder to defeat than skeletons are. And they are the hardest mob to defeat in Minecraft. And that just makes them bad. It just makes them bad. Why should a baby version of the mob be more difficult to defeat and be more challenging to defeat and just be overall just worse than the adult version of the mob? Like, why would a baby version be stronger than the adult version? Like, is the adult just really old to the point where their bones and stuff have started to decay? Or does the baby get like the power from their parents and the parents get drained of their power? So like once a zombie gives birth, like the zombie parents have a child, then the child gets all the power from both of the parents, and the parents just get like devoid of power except for like a little bit of power. I mean, that's kind of how it works in real life. But like, is that what happens? Do the baby zombies get the power from their parents to be able to do so much damage and to be just so strong in general? Like, is this a game theory now? Is this a game theory of what's the strongest mob in Minecraft? Because it's proportion wise. Film theory actually did a theory on The Incredibles about which is the strongest of the family members, and it focused on like proportion wise. So if we're thinking about it in terms of Minecraft characters, and the baby zombie is definitely the strongest mob in Minecraft proportion wise, and no mobs are probably even close to it. So a baby zombie, a baby version of probably one of the easier mobs to deal with in Minecraft, is the strongest mob in Minecraft, which is just really funny to me. Like, you would think maybe like a baby Ender Dragon might be a little bit stronger, like a baby Ender Dragon. No, that wouldn't make sense. You would think that the Ender Dragon, the dragon, key name dragon in the game, would be the strongest mob, but no, it's a baby zombie. It's a tiny version of literally one of the easiest mobs to deal with in the entire game. And it's just the strongest mob in the game. Like, why? How does that make sense? How does Mojang, why? Like, I'm confused. Why the baby zombie is so much stronger than its parents are? Like, how does that theoretically, how does that possibly work? How, like, is my theory about the power being transferred from the parents to the baby true? And then are like the zombies before they become a parent, are they like the strongest mobs in the game but we just haven't seen them yet? Like, are we gonna see a teenager zombie in the future? Are we gonna see like a pre-parenthood adult zombie in the future? How strong would they be? Like, if the baby zombies are the strongest mobs in the game right now, and they're stronger in proportion wise to the Ender Dragon, then what would the pre-parenthood adult zombies look like? Would they be like the mutant zombies in the mods? Would they just be like? Would they be the giants? Are they the giants? Like, are the is that it? Like the baby, the the parent zombies give birth to. So basically, the baby zombies have all the power from their parents, and then when they grow up, they become the giant zombies, and then the giant zombies become parents, and then they lose their power through their kid, and then they become the regular zombies. Is that like the natural progression of a zombie in Minecraft? I guess. But like the baby zombies are so bad because they're hard to beat and they killed Phil's Minecraft. Like, we can't forgive them for that, even if they're the most powerful beings in Minecraft and probably in the entire existence of our universe. But we still can't allow them to be any higher than the worst mob in Minecraft because they killed Phil's Minecraft. And that is why baby zombies are the worst mob in Minecraft. Because they killed Phil's in Minecraft and they're just annoying and bad. But that's just a theory, a game. Thanks for watching. Bye. Why am I this close to the mic? This probably sounds pretty weird. I'm sorry if this sounds weird. But that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.